Hello, good evening, Tribuners. Welcome back with me, Tiara, in Indonesian News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here, complete news. The first news is, went viral, a couple of students got married in mass in prison clothes. How are the 10 pairs of students who went viral for undergoing mass engagements? Now they have entered into a marriage contract. The marriage ceremony procession was unique because the groom wore a yellow face and rode in a car bearing the in-laws' name on it. Then senior Santri couple said the Miftahul Huda Dua Bayasari Islamic Boarding School officially became husband and wife after undergoing a marriage contract on Monday, the 23rd of January 2023. The mass marriage ceremony procession took place at Dian Nanawi Mosque, the Miftahul Huda Islamic Boarding School Complex, Bayasari Jatinegara, Ciamis, coinciding with the first day of Rajab 1444 Hijriah. According to the general leadership of the Miftahul Huda Islamic Boarding School, Bayasari 10 grooms depart from their mikot at the Mihrajul Huda Islamic Boarding School in Dayah Luhur Jatinegara village. From the Mihrajul Huda Dayah Luhur Islamic Boarding School, the 10 grooms depart in a special car with the words in-laws detention car. The grooms wore orange jacket or face similar to prisoners. The parents-in-law's detention car that was carrying 10 grooms was depart from the Miftahul Huda to Bayasari Islamic Boarding School, accompanied by a special motorcade with the words Man Brigade, with passengers belonging to the Student Regiment, Student Brigade, Civil Defense Unit with toy weapons. The next news is, a fake Jasa Marga employee tricks a young doctor into stealing his car. A man claiming to be a Jasa Marga employee tricked a woman in Ponorogo who became a young doctor. The man is a 35-year-old AC, a resident of Banyuwangi Regency, who turned out to be fake Jasa Marga employee. With persuasion, this man was able to doubt the young doctor, and the CA brought the young doctor's car. It is known that the young doctor is still an intern at a hospital in Ponorogo. When they met, this man claimed to be a Jasa Marga employee in Gresik. Other complete and interesting information on Google News tribunmadura.com until finally they did and spent the night in a hotel in Ponorogo. The two met on the 28th of December 2022. The perpetrator claimed to be an employee of Jasa Marga in Gresik Regency. The suspect, he said, admitted that he wanted to take time off to visit Ponorogo. The suspect left for Bumi Reog on January 3, 2023. A school teacher died while standing in line for refueling at public gas station. A Ustaz and teacher at the Raudatul Malikiyah Vocational High School at the Riyadul Solihin Islamic Boarding School, Ketapang Village, Probolinggo City, Nur Ihsan died in a car on Tuesday, the 24th of January 2023 at around 5 p.m. At the time, Nur was in line to refuel Pertalie oil at a public refueling station located on Raya Bromut Route Tribun Lor Village, Kedamangan District, Probolinggo City. Nur drove a Nissan Sentra car with the police number N1795 RZ Gray. An officer at a public refueling station, Santos, said that at the time there were 3 cars lining up at the Pertalie dispenser. Nur's car was in line for number 3. After waiting, the car driven by the victim never moved. Seeing that, Sandro tried to get closer to check it. Then Sandro quickly opened the victim's car door. Sandro said the victim was not breathing. Receiving report from resident police personnel from the Kedamangan sector rushed to a public refueling station on Raya Bromo Route Tribun Lor Village. Upon arrival at the location, the officers set up a police line and conducted a crime scene investigation. The video of a female student becoming a victim of a hit and run in Cianjur has gone viral. Circulating virally on social media is a hit and run case in Cianjur, which resulted in the death of student at Surya Kencana University named Selvi Amelia Nuraini. This accident occurred in Sabandar Village, Karangtengah District, Cianjur Regency, on Friday, the 20th of January 2023 at around 4:30 a.m. The head of Cianjur Resort Paralyzed, Doni Herman, said that the victim was riding a motorcycle at the time of the incident and drove from Bandung to Cianjur. From the opposite direction, there was a convoy of police cars that were going quite fast. The victim was shocked because the bus in front of him suddenly stopped and hit the rear of the bus. The victim also fell because he was unbalanced after crashing into a bus. Doni Herman explained that the position of the victim that caused Selvi to die. When the victim fell to the right, suddenly a black car appeared which allegedly followed a convoy of police cars. According to Doni, the victim died immediately at the scene of the incident after being run over by the black car. The car that hit immediately stepped on the case regardless of the victim. Witnesses who were at the scene of the incident got chased and were able to stop the perpetrators. Doni Herman added that the police had uncovered the type of car that ran into the victim's run, namely an Audi type car. A woman kidnaps a baby to scare her boyfriend. The Bondowoso Resort Police uncovered and arrested the perpetrator of the baby kidnapping case in Poncogati Village, Curah Dami District, Bondowoso Regency on Wednesday, the 25th of January 2023. It didn't even take the police long to catch the perpetrator of the kidnapping of an 8-year-old baby with the initial age, but only 24 hours later, the police managed to catch the perpetrator of the kidnapping of a baby named Latin at his house in Taman Hamlet, Sukosari Village, Tawanan District. A woman from Gading Sari Village, Pinakal District, Bondowoso Regency, in her action. This 36-year-old woman spins around pretending to work as a babysitter for her biological child with the initial G. The perpetrator, who had intended to take the victim to Tangerang to meet his girlfriend, was helpless when police came to arrest two of his houses in Bondowoso. Furthermore, for the investigation process, the suspect was taken to the investigative unit for the protection of women and children of the Bondowoso Resort Police. In addition to arresting the perpetrators, the police also seized a number of items of evidence. The baby kidnapping suspect, Latun, said that she apologized to biological mother for taking her child away without saying goodbye. According to information, the kidnapping was carried out by the perpetrator to frighten his boyfriend that he kidnapped child was the result of an illicit relationship. Bridge construction project in Enrekang, Stole. Runjaya Kasmidi, member of the Regional People's Legislative Assembly for Enrekang Regency, South Sulawesi, highlighted the Stole Suspension Bridge construction project connecting the villages of Tuara and Tokonan. Runjaya Kasmidi regretted that the project, which had a budget of 5.9 billion rupiah from the regional budget, had not yet reached its target. It is known that the suspension bridge project is connecting access between two villages, namely Tuara and Tokonan, Enrekang District and Enrekang Regency. Based on data from the Enrekang Electronic System Procurement Service page, the project was carried out by CV Binakarya. This project started running from the 15th of July and ended on the 31st of December 2021. The project is under the responsibility of the Department of Public Works and Special Planning, with the tender name Improvement of the Suspension Bridge and Route Malawi-Tokonan. The member of the legislature from the Crescent Star Party faction said that the surrounding community should already be enjoying the result of the infrastructure development. The last news is, the access route to Batam's Hang Nadim Airport was paralyzed due to flooding. The rain in Batam had caused the access road to Batam's Hang Nadim Airport to be submerged in water. The road in Batam, which was submerged in water due to the flood, was right in front of the Bida Asri 2 housing complex on Wednesday, January 25th afternoon. Traffic there was even paralyzed. The Riau Island Regional Police Traffic Directorate team was forced to carry out traffic engineering by diverting one-way traffic. However, until the afternoon, the water condition gradually receded until finally the traffic at the location began to open, but with a police escort. Yunanto also went down directly to the location to unravel the traffic jams. He immediately went down to lead his personnel to guide vehicles that crossed the flood point. The flood at the location is estimated to be as high as an adult's tide. Based on tribunbatam.id monitoring, the police were seen in a pool of water with a water cannon and a compressor to shake up the water. Nekbor also helped pissing motorists. In fact, to avoid traffic jams and flooding, a number of motorists have tried to find alternative routes to enter residential route. Well, I think that's all the news for today with me, Butiara. Don't forget to follow us in YouTube Tribun Lampung Just Video, Facebook Tribun Lampung, Instagram at Tribun Lampung, and TikTok at Tribun Lampung for further information. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.